Fair point. Let's go across to BJP spokesperson Vani Tripathi. Vani, thank you for joining us this evening. So, your first thought on the exit polls, most of them showing a clean victory for Bharatiya Janata Party?
Well, I would like to go back a little to 2014 when, you had exit polls en masse giving a big victory to the party and to the NDA. If I were to compare today's numbers with 2014, I think the trajectory is very right. There seems to be a unanimity in the large, sort of pool of numbers. But sort of fragmentation between what is going to happen in the states. I can confidently say that the numbers may be even higher on 23rd that you're already saying. But yes, the trajectory is very correct, and it also is a vindication of all the, conundrum, the aspersions which were cast on the Prime Minister, and the way,
is it a vindication of
violence happened in the state of West Bengal?
Vani, is it a vindication of Prime Minister's campaign?
It's a vindication of well, it's a vindication of the Prime Minister's campaign. It's a vindication of the governance agenda of the government and the sense of continuum of governance which this country absolutely needs. A re-election to the government would mean that the democracy, the robust democracy that we are, the electorate wants the government to continue. What it started in 5 years will fructify further in the next 5 years.
So was there a silent wave, as the Maharashtra Chief Minister said in an interview a few weeks back?
You think there was any silence as far as polling was concerned in this election? This 7-phased election was probably the loudest in terms of its noise, in terms of its insinuations, the aspersions which were cast on the present government and the Honorable Prime Minister. I think the electorate had made up its mind. And let me say this with confidence, after all, at the end of the day, I've seen enough elections, since 2004 when I came into the party. The electorate decides weeks and months in advance before an election happens. All that you see, which is the noise which is made around it, is probably just to grab eyeballs. I think the Prime Minister kept to his agenda of talking about governance, about development, and how he wants to make India truly great.
Well, he also spoke about other things, but, that ship has sailed and we'll not discuss that. At certain points during this campaign, it became very personal, with very personal attacks directed at the Prime Minister as well. And some of those people making those allegations or statements rule states in India. Do you think that the BJP will be open to some sort of rapprochement if indeed it comes back to power?
Well, I shouldn't be speaking about any of that today. As you say, today is a day of understanding what the numbers are. And 23rd, we will know. And I'm again saying I'm confident the result and the number will be much higher than what we are already seeing. But I think this whole charade of the opposition being fragmented, unified, not unified, I think a lot of introspection will have to be done as far as they and their consciousness is concerned. As far as the BJP and the government is concerned, we will go ahead with what we want to do. We want to do work for the country, for its people, and also respect the responsibility that the electorate will entrust us with.